There's my beer bag. Over that thing put a bit tight, so I tied a rope off to the tree, and that pulls it away. It means that it sits high. This is a river we've got to cross, but we've got to go upstream a bit to find some better rocks to hop across. Right there, that, you can do that one. This is what you can see at the top.
What's that?
This sort of terrain is typical of this southern Maine section. You have roots, you have puddles, you have rocks. You can't really get any sort of walking rhythm. So, yeah, nice and dry here. Rocks to go around. You can see a puddle ahead. Is there a way of getting across it? Yes, there is a rock on one side. Step up onto the rock, go across. Through that puddle, more rocks, more roots. Carefully stepping, another puddle, rocks to the left hand side. So, more mud. So there's no real, for somebody like me, there's no real way to get a rhythm and to power through it. I know there are people out there who do 25 miles a day, but this is why you do between 12 and 16 a day, because you're trying to miss putting your foot into one of these mud puddles because you've no idea whether it's half an inch deep or 6 inches deep. And one of the things you're trying to do, what I'm trying to do, is keep my feet as dry as possible for as long as possible. And these sort of sections today have gone on for most of the day. You're either going up, down, or this long section. You can see here, big puddle. There are actually rocks you can see all the way through. Got through with just a small bit of water on the shoe. And there we go. Good afternoon, day 130. Just coming down off Bemis mountain, so I'm sort of looking down more than up and going down bits of rock and into mud pools and stuff. But yeah, day 129. Yeah, a lot of up and down, some really good mountains to get across, but we were rushing to beat the rain. Got to the shelter at 5, put the tents up, got into the shelter. The to start making something to eat. There was no other place to do it. There was nobody in the shelter, and the rain started. Had our tea, that was all fine. Went back to bed, and when we woke up in the morning, we found 2 people in shelter. They'd arrived at 11 at night, having worked their way through the pouring rain for 5 hours, or 4 hours, or whatever. So it was a good day yesterday. Today, it might seem a shortish day mileage-wise, but the elevation gain and loss is quite large, and the underfoot conditions don't really allow much speed. So we're looking at 13 or so miles today over a couple of big mountains. We'll do Bemis River tomorrow. We have traversed a couple of creeks that, yeah, you could see if there's far more water, they'd be pretty difficult to cross, but with the water that we encountered, they were just rock hops. So it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got about another mile or so to the shelter, and typical of the AT, just when you think you're going down, it makes you go up. So not much of the day left, but yeah, it's been a good couple of days, well into Maine.